Hey, welcome to Toast, Thoughts of a Stoner TV, the best damn hip-hop commentator there ever was. Hit subscribe and that bell beside so you get notified when I upload next time. And also hit that like button. Now, Joe Budden, that was clever there. But anyway. Listen, man, Joe listen, man, the nigga Joe Budden, all right, he was on his podcast, which was it was uploaded to Spotify. It hasn't yet dropped on YouTube yet, but it will tomorrow morning on Monday. But on the 218th episode of the podcast, it was a pretty game oriented podcast, and rightfully so. Well, actually not rightfully so, because the game this is exactly what he wanted, bro. Like, this picture right here, this is exactly what he's doing. He's smiling, he's laughing, he's happy. He's getting his name out there, which is exactly what he wanted for his album. So why not? Because you've dissed and beefed with Joe Budden like in 04, like a long ass time ago, right? So now, when Joe is actually the hottest he's ever been in his career, he's in love, okay? He has a newborn child. Well, he's not a newborn anymore, but he has a baby, right? Young baby. And he's just happy. He's the happiest he's ever been. He's the richest he's ever been. And here you go, wanting to use his buzz to capitalize for your fucking album. Pure game move. And they actually speak on that exact shit in the podcast. It's funny because this is exactly what the game does. He's always name dropped and really spoke on people for attention. He's done it in every goddamn album. Not saying that his albums are bad, because he's a fucking great rapper. I've always said this shit, and I'll continue to say it until he falls off with that. But he needs to fucking chill out with this pathetic behavior. If you watch the episode, you will see Joe go on a tirade, okay? And like I say, rightfully so, he's pissed off, and I understand, all right? So basically, Joe, he goes over the history of him and the game's beef. Then he goes over Whack 100 being introduced into the equation, his beef with Whack 100, the fact that Whack 100 did what he did some baller blocking shit to get E1, the label, off of Joe Budden's project and focus on the game's project or whatever. Basically, they got to E1, the record label, and they tried to get Joe Budden the fuck out of here and get the game to be the biggest star there, or the biggest act on that label, okay? And so then Joe Budden also talks about how the game is immature, and game, he's always been like this, and how game was at a park with India Love or whatever, and he was like doing some things with his finger with her and everything like that, and said like she was young at that time. It talks about how he does like the dick print stuff on Instagram, like just all the petty tactics that he does for attention. And they also say that Sin ain't never really, bragged about this nigga if it's true. Whack 100 also says that they're gonna leak tapes or some shit like that, or like leak footage if anyone denies it. Joe Budden says, do it, nigga. Okay, he says he ain't gonna rap with these niggas, so, and I don't know if Joe Budden's gonna fight anyone. I don't know what it is. But for right now, it's just a war of words at this point, alright? So what do y'all think about this? Do you think that Joe Budden and the game are gonna, get deeper into this topic? Because this is, bro, I'm telling you, this is what game wants. This is what game wants. He already said something about Kim and himself, right? To piss off Kanye. And I believe this is in the same song. So we'll see. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Expect to hear this and see this. If you haven't heard it on Spotify yet, let me know. By the way, Joe, he also goes into how the game was sued, for sexual harassment or whatever with a chick who was on the reality show. I know y'all remember that reality show that the game had, where he was sued by a lady in a show basically about fucking and love and, sexual innuendo and stuff like that. But whatever. Bottom line, the game was sued by a lady, and he lost the suit. Okay, so Joe is saying, my nigga, just chill the fuck out. Like, you are too good of a rapper for this, and you're too shitty of a person for this as well. That's kind of what I'm getting from it. Let me know what you think about this. All right? Get down in the comments. I'm gone.